Greetings, everyone. Before you get started, okay, before you get started on the hair and the way I look, don't bother, okay? I know. I look like this, and I almost feel exactly the same, you know, like beat the shit out of. That's kind of like what I feel. I'm a little, what's the word? Tired? Yeah, that's what I am. A little tired. It's been a trying week. Not a bad week, just one that keeps you busy, you know, keeps you hopping. And it's hard. It's hard when you don't have that sleep day to kind of catch up on things, you know, which I haven't been able to get lately. It's been a little while. It's, you know, after a week of it, that's kind of like when I need it, and this is about the time that I need it. I didn't get it. It was all right. Well, let's not dwell on that like I usually do. It was the week at work was kind of fun. It was fun at times, you know, just because I move around, do different things, so therefore it's not as monotonous or mundane. I got a blower like going like right on my face. You know, it's kind of like just blowing right down. This is probably not a good choice of places to sit. Which, by the way, you may have noticed I'm in another location. It's actually the same location as last weekend, the Inn at Jackson, which I recommend. It's very nice, tranquil, serene. Except for the blower on my face. Anyway, where am I? Oh, I was at work, and I don't know. Work's work, right? You know what I mean? Some days you kind of feel like great, you know, like everything's great. You walk in, everybody else is in a good mood. It kind of feeds in, helps you elevate your mood. And it kind of just goes by. And then some days it's just one person's down, starts affecting other people, you know, and you might try to pick things up and just not working. There's always that pattern, I think, you know, up, down, up, down, up, down, which could be a pattern for other things too. But any of you youngsters out there, it's only in the workplace and applies to mood, like a heartbeat, up and down, up and down. So anyway, work is work. I love my Friday mornings. It's, you know, Friday morning, 8 o'clock or whatever, and I'm walking out the door, and I just know it's my favorite time. It's my absolute favorite time. I'm walking out knowing I just don't have to be back there. I love it. Nothing like it. It's a great feeling. Only because I know, like, I can do my own thing, and that's what's more important to me, doing my own thing. And my own thing includes, I don't know if I mentioned it in the last video. I mean, I can't even keep up with them when I'm making these things anymore. Time is short. But I got something called an expodisc in, and it's to do custom white balances for my camera. And I've been experimenting with it, and it really produces nice images. You know, it's neutralizing all the light, you know, like that illuminates your subject. You know, I mean, it just gives you the most natural looking picture you can imagine, regardless of the mixture of lights that you're in. You know, even out in daylight, it does something to landscapes that is just it brings out the right colors. You know what I mean? Like there's so many things, there's so many differences in color temperatures, and when things become cloudy and I don't know, it's a lot to get into that most of you don't really care about. But anyway, the expodisc is something that if anybody is a camera geek out there, you should get it. It's a worthwhile investment. I was experimenting tonight, even when I got to the hotel here, or the inn, just some random shots outside and inside with low light. It's beautiful. The images that it allows you to capture are really nice. They'll probably be up on my Facebook page at some point in case anybody cares to look. But yeah, that's what I'd like to spend my time doing, you know, making movies, practicing the movie making art, getting to know my camera. That's one of the things that, you know, I'm experimenting more with still photography now, because it's helping me learn everything about my camera to help me decide. I came to one of the, I came to one of these realizations that as much as I like post-production work, meaning using software to do things, I would rather not spend more time in the post room, or the editing room, than I have to. You know, I like to save time, and I can save time in production. You know what I mean? By learning my camera better, learning how to use lighting and filters and white balances to achieve what I'm looking for, and save me the time in post, so I can have more time to develop the next project, take care of things in seconds during production, and spend less time in post. I think it's a smart all-around move. That's what I think. Anyway, the great part is being able to learn something new every day, and with the camera I have that opportunity. So very thankful for my camera, and just being in all kinds of great places to take great shots. Oh, I'm a little tired. But anyway, did the show again on Thursday and Friday. Thursday's a rough day, just so you know. Very short sleep the night before, getting up on short sleep once again, driving North Conway, performing for 3 hours, driving back to work, working for 8, 9, driving home, short sleep, up early. It's a little rough. It's a little rough, kind of wears me out. And that's probably why I look the way I do. But who's really keeping track, right? I'm sure I'll look better after a nice night's sleep. Maybe not. Anyway, really love doing this show. Really love doing this show. It doesn't matter. You know, sometimes you have a night that feels kind of off a little bit, feels like the pace is down, feels like the energy's not there, or the emotion's not. I'm just not getting that with this show. I mean, I feel like that I'm able to reach everything that I want during this show, at the moments that I want. I mean, it's weird because the first scene starts off really kind of slow and confusing, and you don't really understand. It's dark, and the conversation that comes up is, I mean, it kind of sets things up, but it's not an exciting scene. But once the show gets going, it is it's very strong, and it's personal now to me. I mean, I have those moments, you know, everybody has those shows. Like, I just have multiple moments with each cast member that I really look forward to. You know what I mean? Every single one of them. It's very unusual, but I don't know. Everybody, I think a lot of people out there that perform in shows, they have that moment that they always look forward to in every show, and most of the time it's just one. Maybe it's even 2 or 3, but for me, for this show, it's many. It's hard to explain. You know, once we get past the first scene, which is, I don't know, I can't describe it. It's just the setup, right? It's setting things up, getting to understand where we are, a little bit of who we are, the strife, a little bit of what's happening in our lives, foretelling a little bit of what's coming up. But it's just not an exciting scene, you know. That's, what are you gonna do? You know, it is what it is. But I tell you, like, scene 2, as soon as scene 2 hits, it's just life just gets breathed into the show, and there's just really good it's just a really good group of people that are really bringing a lot of fun to the show, to the characters. And I just I don't know, maybe that's why I'm enjoying this one so much, because not only am I learning about a character that I really had nothing in common with, know nothing about how he would have felt or you know, interpreted his perspective of life, but now I do. Not only has that been very fulfilling, but but having so many moments in this show, I don't know, fulfilling beyond what I've normally experienced from doing a show. I mean, almost every show I've been in, I've really enjoyed. You know what I mean? I've met a lot of great people and continue to meet great people. But this one's a little bit more for me. And I think it's just a combination of all those moments that I really look forward to every show. So anyway, that's probably all you wanted to hear about that. I think it's all I want to say. So anyway, I got a bed over there. It's a nice bed. I'm going to try it out soon. Enjoy myself, I think. Have a nice sleep. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We went out after the show tonight. I went out with a bunch of the people to Applebee's. You know what I really learned that I have to do is not leave my cell phone unattended, because bad things happen when I do that. I seem to be getting rogue status updates on a consistent basis, and I'm gonna have to fix somebody's wagon. That's what I'm gonna have to do. And I should not leave my computer anywhere, even if I want to try to render something or compress, video files, not lose time, because I don't have a lot of time and I need to have my computer going constantly to do these things. I have to be careful when certain people are around. By the way, I'm going to be selling on the black market a couple of children. And if you want to see their pictures, they're on my Facebook in the To Jillian folder. And you say there's multiple of them, the young girls. I'm going to sell them on the black market because I figure they're going to bring in some cash, and I want to kill them. That's what I want to do. I just want to kill them because that's what I feel like doing to them. They've been terrorizing me, tormenting me, bullying me, and who wants that? Do I deserve it? Maybe I do. Maybe I've just been a rotten person. Maybe I've been a rotten actor. Maybe a rotten father. But I don't know, to satisfy everything, I think that I should sell them. That's what I think I should do. I'm just looking at myself thinking, why? This one's running a little bit long, isn't it? All right. I have to do something with my hair tomorrow. If I don't put anything in it, like no gel, this is kind of like what happens. It gets a little crazy. Anyway, I'm going to go because this is long enough. And you know what I love? I love radio stations that play 80s nights over the weekends. Brings back great memories, doesn't it? For some of us. Some of you might not have been born yet, but I dropped my remote. Anyway, why did I start talking about the 80s? I'll be right back. Here I am. I'm gonna go. Going to bed. Blowers in my face. I'm tired. Hair's crazy. Hope everybody's gonna enjoy their weekend. It's supposed to be rainy in southern New Hampshire, which is why I'm kind of happy I'm up north. Not that I'm wishing, rainy weather on anybody, but everybody stay dry for this weekend and enjoy it while you can. Until next time,